I tried making a TikTok yesterday, and to my surprise, I could not post the video. It was so weird. I recorded it on TikTok. Maybe I don't know how to use TikTok properly or something, but I really wanted to get this message out because it is something that I'm doing, and I hope that this blesses everyone. Just like Myron Golden says, he's actually, the mentor that, revealed these messages to me. And honestly, reading the Bible really helps me with coping with everyday life and really figuring out what is my purpose in life. And with all the ever-changing, climate of things like job loss, and all this economic issues and things that I have no control over, at least I know that my God is omnipotent and immovable, and his purpose is still being done to my life. And I don't feel like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't feel bogged down by all the earthly stresses of life. But yes, anyways, so what I wanted to get into is that I finally finished the book of Genesis. Thank God, because it's been a long time coming. Because it's been a long time coming, and I honestly wanted to talk about each story that really inspired me, opened my eyes, and then also, at the same time, Myron Golden is talking about the same things that, talking about the things that I'm reading in the Bible, which is amazing. But anyway, so I wanted to get into the story of Jacob and Esau. Now, these are the sons of Isaac and Rebekah in the book of Genesis. And for the longest time, ever since I was little, I victimized Esau. And I think it's because, I came into the situation with my lenses of being, of being Tongan. Now, let me explain. In the Tongan culture, our oldest son of the oldest son gets everything. So they are, the heir. They inherit everything. They are the leader of the family. And while reading, Jacob and Esau, even though God promised Rebekah that the younger is going to rule over the elder, and that was a promise by God to, Rebekah's children. And for the longest time, I felt, oh, poor Esau, that is so sad, because of his birthright, he's the oldest. He's supposed to be the one, that inherits everything. But the Bible shows us, and this was revealed to me. Wow, this is beautiful. Revealed to me by Myron Golden, that the Bible is very black and white about this situation. For example, Esau sold his birthright to his younger brother over a bowl of, I don't know, cereal, or, okay, I'm thinking cereal, but I think it was porridge or something. It was food, okay? Bowl of food. He said, well, what's it to me? Whatever, you can have it, little bro. So it was a fair exchange. It was literally like purchased. It was for sale. And so younger brother Jacob bought it from his older brother. Okay, moving along. Now Rebecca came up with the scheme of tricking her husband into blessing Jacob. And the thing about that is that was wrong, because I don't think God promises us something and then expects us to be deceitful and lie. You know, that's the work of the devil. So I think with or without Rebecca doing the schemy stuff, God's promises still holds true. And we see that in Sarah and Abraham. His promises is immaculate. And so Rebecca did not need to do that. She did not need to lie and deceive. Now, story goes, she did this. And Jacob gets the blessing from their father and fled. And I think Jacob ran away because he knew that was wrong. He knew he had deceived. He was being deceitful to his, to his father. And he fled also because he was afraid that Jacob was going to, or Esau. Ooh, this is so beautiful, you guys. Wow. Okay, sorry. Sidetrack. Oh, squirrel. Anyways, so as the time goes, Jacob fled. And then this is how I know that Esau is not a real victim, because Jacob, when he came back with his wives, Rachel and the sister, Esau welcomes him, all of them, with open arms, and he's so happy to see his brother. And that's how I know that he was not a victim. He was fine. Like, he really did not care about that birthright. Okay? So, that's that. Okay, now that is the long introductory to the point. Okay? So, what was revealed to me by Myron Golden, I need to tag him on this video too, because he really inspired me to think realistically about the Bible and unpack who I am as a person here on earth, unpack my cultural relevance as a Tongan, unpack all of that. The Bible is black and white and straight to the point. So, he says that this story is very symbolic of us, our human representation, and our spiritual representation. So, he goes on to say our physical human representation is Esau, because that's what comes first. And that's who comes first, right? Is our body. We are of this world. We are unrefined. We are, raw, hairy, organic, and just of this earth, right? And we are hunter. We are like acting on our primal instincts. And that's Esau. Now, we don't get to develop our relationship with God until we become more aware of Jesus Christ. We become more aware of God. And that is later in life, which is why it's the younger brother, Jacob. So that's who represents our soul, who represents our spiritual, being. Because he's more refined, he's more technical, his skills even, he's more like strategic, thoughtful, and only someone with experience would have that type of skill set. Like, he's a farmer. He cooks. All these things takes precise measurements, precise and thought, a thorough, like a thorough thought, thorough thinking process. Okay, that's better. Which is why Jacob represents our spiritual walk with God, because we are more refined. We know more. We're more experienced. We are more intentional with our walks with God. And this is what was revealed to me, is that, yes, it's a brother's story in the Bible, but it's a representation. It's symbolic for who we are as children of God, who we are as, blessed beings, as the children, of our Heavenly Father. So this is just so interesting to me that I went over the time. Great. That's what was revealed to me. Okay, bye.